Hi there. Let me show you how to get your personal API key from ChatGPT so that you can interact with the API. So the first thing we want to do is to go to platform.openai.com. And then as you go there, you're being asked to sign in. I'm going to sign in with my account that I have already established. If not, you will have to create an account at this point. And then you see under personal here, if you click on that, you see view API keys. This is where you will go to generate your API key. You can see I have one here already. And I'm going to now create a new secret key just to show you how to create a key. And the secret key is kind of like your login and password that your code uses in order to access the ChatGPT environment. So you first need to name your key. So I'm going to call this my key or my IT533 or whatever key. And then you're going to create your secret key, and this is what your secret key looks like. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy it right here, and then you'll go to your code and you will then add it to your code. I will show you that next. All right, and here we are in my Colab workbook. In order for this code to run here, I am going to have to give my Colab workbook the permission to log into ChatGPT. How do I do that? By adding the API key to my code. Now, this should never be done in real life this way, simply because it is not a best practice in software engineering, and is actually a vulnerability for within code to ever hard code logins and passwords. We're going to do this now because this is a classroom environment, and this should be for the classroom environment only. So I'm going to paste the key that I just obtained into my code here, and then I'm going to tell my OpenAI to take the prompt, and upon receipt of the prompt, to generate the response with the OpenAI completion API with the create function, to use the Text DaVinci 003 engine as the language model, and to set the prompt as the prompt, and the prompt I'm going to use down here. To set the maximum tokens, that's the length of the response, to 50, and to adjust the randomness of the response to a temperature of 0.7. This means higher values are more random than lower values. And the number of responses to generate, that's my n here, n equals 1. All right, and then I'm going to extract and return the generated response with return response choices 0 text, because otherwise you will get the response embedded in a whole lot of other code. So let's see what this looks like. My prompt that I'm using here is, what is the capital of France? My expectation is that ChatGPT will tell me Paris is the capital of France. And then here I'm going to say response is the outcome of chat with GPT prompt, which is right here based on this prompt. And I'm going to print the response. So now what you're seeing here is Colab logging in to ChatGPT and then trying to access the OpenAI completion create function. This gives us an error. Why does it give us an error? Because you're seeing here it's a rate limit error on my chat with GPT prompt call. The reason for that is that you exceeded your current quota. Please check your plan and billing details. And let's head over to my page here, and we're seeing I have in my organization a usage page. And on my usage page, I can see that I have a free trial usage plan. But of my trial usage plan, I had a $0 credit, and I have used obviously $0 of $0. In order to use the API, we need to set up a paid account. Here is what this would look like if I did in fact have a paid subscription. And what you're seeing here is a Python environment. You're not seeing a Google Colab environment. The code is the same. The way to launch the code is a little bit different. It requires a little bit of command line. But in essence, here is a demonstration of what you would be able to expect.
And let's see how this goes. I'm going to go ahead and type in Python 3 primerize.py. And just like that, I have my response. And let's take a look at just the text here. So the way to do that would be to type in response, choices, and say the 0, 1 text. And I'm going to run this one more time. Great. And
as you can see, the possibilities are truly limitless. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking with you in a future video.